Hi angels, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be using the Amrezy and ABH palette. I'll give you a wee peek. This is what it looks like. And I have used this shade, these two shades and Barb. So if you would like to see how I got this look using the Amrezy ABH palette, then keep watching. So for skin, I'm going to be starting with this. I got this off of, where'd I get it? I think it was Cult Beauty. And I just use a couple of drips of that. And because this is an acid, it just kind of resurfaces your face. And your makeup applies much smoother. And once I'm finished with that, I go in with the Seahorse Plankton Active Infusion Hydrating Mist. But this totally takes away like any redness. Like if I've got a spot, I just put this on at night. And then I wake up when it's away. And I also like the serum for this range, it's really hydrating. Here's a wee bit of this. And this is like my everyday skincare routine. Because believe it or not, I actually don't wear makeup all that often. Just rub that in, just so it's not soaking wet. And then I just go in with a wee bit of Nivea moisturiser. And just use a wee pea-sized amount. Rub it in. And my lips are so dry because of the winter. Because Scotland is disgusting and rainy. As usual. Okay, so for brows, I'm going to be using ABH Brow Res in the shade medium brown. Because I like quite a fluffy brow now, and I've just dyed them, so. First I'm going to go in with some Clear Brow Gel by ABH. And this just sets your brows in place. So while I'm letting that dry, I'm going to use some eye primer and start with the eyeshadow. And I'm going to be using the ABH primer. I'm sorry, but all I seem to use is ABH. But it's good, so I shall continue to do so. Oh. Oops. I'm just taking a bit of that in the back of my hand, coating both sides of the brush, and carving out the brow. Now this looks really white, but I am very pale just now. Because it's too cold to fake tan, and I cannot be bothered. Just put that all over the lid and pat it in. And you don't need to worry about the edges because we'll be blending that out just shortly. Coating the brush again, and then doing the exact same and carving out this brow. This is like my favourite thing to watch. I always watch this on Instagram. It's so satisfying. And just pat that in again. And this is really white, but the payoff on your eyeshadows colour payoff on your eyeshadows is amazing because it is so white. Just taking any fluffy brush and blending those edges. And then the excess that's left, just take that and just pat it right on the lid. Just to give you a totally clean canvas for the eyeshadows. And by patting this in, you just get a complete blank canvas. And this is what you should be left with. Is that not just the prettiest box ever? Yes. So this is the Amrezy Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. And this is what you get inside. It's so beautiful. So to start off, I'm going to take the shade OG and apply this right into my crease. And just packing that on. This doesn't need to be neat because we will be blending it out. So I'm just packing this right into my crease. Then I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush. Just any clean fluffy brush. And I actually really like these Jessup brushes. You get them from Amazon and it's like £1 a brush, but they're amazing. Taking that shade on this as well and just buffing the edges. Just so you get a seamless blend. I always go for a warm brown shade. It's just my favourite. And by blending that, you get from this, which looks like this. Trust the process. Just come back in with that OG shade and blend in this. So just keep blending that till you get that seamless blend. And you can just kind of wipe the excess off and then go back in. And this does take time, but the more you blend, the better it looks. So blend, blend, blend. I think I'm going to go in with Semsa. I think that's how you say it. This pink shade. And I'm just going to blend that right in at the crease as well. And because this is a Valentine's look, I thought that I would add some pink. So just add that right in where you put OG. And then going back in with your fluffy brush, go back into OG, just a wee tiny bit, and then just blend that back out. You just really need to repeat the process until it's mega buffed out and perfect. This is really pretty actually. So just doing the same to this eye to this one. Going back in with the same saw. I think that's how you do it, same saw. And just doing the exact same to this eye. But honestly, this is actually so nerve-wracking, you don't realise. This is why I've been MIA for so long. Because anytime I sit down in front of a camera, my mind just goes totally blank. But it's a new year, I need to get a... So here I am. That'll be that in the floor. I'm going back in with OG and just blending those edges again. That shade is really pretty. It's really similar to what's in the Modern Renaissance, but it's just a wee bit deeper. It's nice. Lovely. So I'm going to get in with Hugo, this shade here. And I'm going to blend that just on the outer corner and slightly into the crease as well. So just packing that right into the outer V. And the same on this eye. And then we can go back in with this brush and same saw. And just buff that just so we don't lose that pink. Because that's like the main colour that we want shown through. I'm just going to take Hugo on this exact same brush and just buff this right in the outer corner. I always go back to like a really big fluffy brush, it's just so much easier. It basically does the work for you. And it doesn't matter about this bit because we're going to be cutting the crease anyway, so. I'm going to add some decay right in here. Just to deepen that up a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Just a little bit. I really need some music, I can't deal with this. So quiet. All I can hear is the rain. Just fun. And I'm just gonna cut the crease. So usually I would cut it for like here, but I think I'm gonna go... Aye. So the shape of this brush is perfect for cutting your crease because it's already slightly rounded. And then just patting in that concealer, or eye primer, sorry. And when we get to the edges, see if you just wipe the excess, and then you've got a clean side of the brush, and just pat. This will just blend any concealer that you have left, so that you've not got a big harsh line. And then you can even just go in with your finger and tap the very edge. Just like that. And just wiping the excess of that brush again and patting the very edge. It's actually easier with your finger because you see the warmth through your finger. It just blends it in really nicely. Like so. So I'm just going to take a wee tiny bit more of that primer, just so it's not as pink. And pat that right in. Also blending this wee bit. I'm going to go in with Barb. So going in with Barb, I'm just, oh my goodness, taking that on this brush and then just patting this. I feel like this might work better on my finger actually. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's so pretty. So this actually works better just with your finger. Sometimes shades like this, like kind of glitterier shades, work better with your finger. I think it just sticks to your finger a bit better. Ooh. And just patting this along the edge so that there's no harsh lines. And I'm just going to take this just so I can get right into that crease. Like so. Just taking it all the way into my inner corner. I'm going to go back in with BK, just on the flat side of this brush that it comes with. Tapping off out any of the excess. And I'm going to run that just along my lash line. I would usually put some eyeliner on, but I'm going for a softer look. Like so. Just to give you a kind of base before you put your lashes. And just patting that into the outer corner a wee teeny bit. And then the same with this eye. So I'm just packing this right in. Like so. And because I put the clear gel on before this, it just means that they're literally not going to budge. Like so. Do the same for this one. I've always got this wee tiny baldy bit right there. Just never grows the same as this one. And I'm going to get in with the brow wiz just to line right under the brow. Like so. And then you can add a few hairs just to the front. Not that I need any, but so for foundation, I'm actually going to go in with the Maybelline Infallible. So I'm just going to quickly put this all over my face. So I'm going to go in with a Real Techniques. I couldn't even tell you what this is, it's like so old. And just pat that into my skin. And I'll be looking crazy around here. Do you know what? I'm going to go in with a bigger brush and just buff that right in. I feel like patting it gives you more coverage, but it takes too long. Just buff, pat, buff, pat. And just lightly stipple that over the edges. And then it gives you that blend, so that you don't have a harsh line. I'm going to again and blend the rest of this with a sponge. So I'm just going to blend that right in. So it's not like the most full coverage foundation, but you can definitely build it. And I'm going to begin in with some concealer anyway, so anyway. Oh, bleh, bleh, bleh. I mean, you can still see like my freckles and whatever that is, but we're going to get in with some concealer anyway. So I'm going to conceal with the contour cream kit from ABH. And I'm just going to take this lightest shade and then I'm going to reverse contour my nose because it's big as hell. And I'm just going to put this right under my eyes. Just applying it to my forehead, down the middle of my nose, the tip, above my cupid's bow, and a wee bit of my chin, and that minging spot. I'm going to take a wee bit of this middle shade here, and I'm just going to lightly go down the middle of my nose. And under my cheekbone. Across my forehead. I'm going to give myself a moustache. And under my lip. Don't worry. So I'm going to go back in with that foundation brush and just pat that right in. And then I'm going to go in with a sponge. just to blend that again. Back in with the foundation brush. Then sponge. So I feel like if you buff the cream contour in with a brush and then buff it with a sponge, it just makes it more seamless. And this is what it should look like versus. So come back in with that foundation brush. Oh, go here and just patting that right under the eye and down the side of the nose. Because sometimes a brush can leave you with a wee bristle marks. So I'm going back into this and just patting that right into the skin. White skin, pale skin, fade up. I'm just going to use that bottom of this to blend out the contour. I mean, this isn't essential, but it just gives you a nice base for the powder contour. I'm going to go back in with that brush that had the contour shade on and just snatch my nose a little bit. Then back in with the sponge, just to blend that. Okay, so this is what you should have. So I'm gonna bake under my eyes and then add some contour. So I'm taking some loose setting powder and translucent from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And the Real Techniques fuzzy sponge. Oh, it feels so nice. Just taking a wee bit of that, not too much, and baking down the side of the nose and right under the eye. And the same on the other side. This just leaves you with a nice smooth under eye. And down. That's how it should have looked. That's a bit much. Then here, because I get a hella sweaty lip, and I don't actually leave that to bake for too long, so just sweep it away. It's like reverse contour. If this bit's light, it means that your contour looks darker even when you've not really added much. And sweep that away. Sweep that away as well. I wouldn't advise this if you've got quite dry skin, because it can bring out any wee dry patches that you have. That's why skincare is really important, so that you don't have all the wee flaky bits. So, this is what you should have. Looking powdery and horrible. So I'm actually going to get in with the Revolution Pro Fix and scoop my face. Plenty of that on and it just melts in the powder. And just give that a wee fan. Just makes your skin look like skin again. I'm so scared this snaps. Oh, I do like this. Actually, I'll do this. So this is how your skin should look before any powder contour or highlighter. I don't know why these wee stupid baby hairs don't just move. Thanks. I'm going to be using this. It's the Doll Beauty Doll Light Duo, and I smashed it. For this, I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills A23. This is just perfect for highlighter. It's just a wee teeny brush. And I'm just going to add that to the high points of my cheeks. Ooh, bitch. A little bit above my eyebrow. Just to highlight my chickenpox scar, you know. On my cupid's bow. So I may have slightly overdone that. So I'm going to go back in with some powder and just bake right under my eyes again. Down the sides of my nose. I'm going to quickly dust that away. Just to kind of tone that down a wee teeny bit. So this is what it should look like after your highlighter. I'm just blending all the edges with that excess powder. And this is what you should have. So I'm actually going to get in with the Urban Decay Naked Flush. Because as you can see I like the bronzer, but it's quite light, so it's perfect for my skin when I'm pale. So just taking that on a kind of angled brush and just fitting it right in the holes of the cheeks. Just pressing it in and darkening the temples up a little bit. And then just blending it all in. And doing the same with this side. Going just around the forehead, just to make it a little bit smaller. Then taking a tiny wee bit of that again. And just going right down the side of the nose and underneath. And I'm going to go back in with the Pro Fix just to blend that all together again. Give it a wee fan. Fix these stupid bits. So for under the eyes, I'm just going to kind of repeat what I did in the top. Going back in with OG, which is just this warm brown shade. I'm just going right under the lashes. Just going right under the lash line. And doing the same in the other eye. Then going back in with this pink shade and doing the same. I've actually added a wee bit of black as well, just to tie in where we added the black above. Then going back in with a wee bit of OG and blending that right out. And Semsa just right onto the lash line. So this is what we should have. So I'm going to pop on some lashes and then I'll be back. I'm back. So for the lips, I think I'm just going to do a kind of pinky nude just to match my eyes. I'm going to take the Urban Decay Glide On lip pencil in the shade Liar. That just goes with the eyes really nice. And I'm going to slightly overline, just a wee tiny bit. And just going right under the lip line. So once we've lined the lips, I'm just going to get in with an ABH liquid lipstick in the shade Rock Sand. This might be a wee bit dark actually. I'll add a little bit of this because it's quite dark. And then just take my finger and blending this out a wee bit. I don't know if I should just keep it matte. And I'm taking Sand from the Kali Bible collection and just adding this to the centre and just patting this in just to kind of lighten it up a wee bit. This is the final look using the Amrezy palette. I actually really love this. Hopefully, if we go out for Valentine's Day, I might actually wear something like this. It's quite cute. So this is the Amrezy palette. I hope you guys enjoyed.